Well, thank you for coming on the Red Carpet Roundtable.
Thank you for having me.
And can you tell briefly everyone what you do and go from there?
All right. Hello, everyone. I'm Mignon Pinson, and I'm a writer, director, producer. We are a film production company, LoJai Productions, a mother and daughter film production company.
And I gotta ask, what made you get into the film production company?
I've been connected into the entertainment industry for over 38 years. I used to be an actress, SAG member, and when I had my first daughter, that's when I discovered that, I wanted, this wasn't for me. So I put her into the entertainment industry. So I learned so much, and she's 35 now, but I've learned so much in the industry and about the entertainment industry that, and it's been a beautiful ride. And then years later, 14 years after that, I had my other daughter. For those of you who don't know, Maya Jai Pinson is my daughter. And back in 2020, the Maya used to do work, film. She's an actress as well. So I've always been connected to the business. And then in 2020, Maya wrote her first short movie and we produced it. So after that, we've been just rocking and rolling with writing, producing, and directing scripts.
Amazing. Amazing. And you can correct me. In 2024, you guys, both of you, have received the Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award. Let's talk about that and how exciting that is. So, tell us how what the news was when you knew, or what was your reaction that you were going to get the Presidential Achievement Award and go from there.
Yes. And first, I'm not sure if I covered this. My name is Mignon Pinson. I don't
Hmm.
know, but but in the 2020. I'll never forget it. We had a red carpet movie premiere scheduled the very next day. So that night before, we received the email that we were nominated and selected for the first mother and daughter film production company to receive the award. So we were very excited. We were so shocked. It was unexpected. Like we didn't know we were going to win, or be actual recipients because we were told that there was so many people who applied and who was nominated. So we were just thrilled to death, to receive that award. It's it was just an honor, and it was a blessing. So we were just excited.
Well,
And to still
congratulations.
be able to do it with my daughter, receive it with my daughter.
Well, I'm so proud of you guys. Congratulations.
Mhm.
And I mean, that's a big deal achievement, Presidential Achievement Award.
Thank
Um,
you.
that's so exciting.
Yes, thank you. And I think that was last year one for Joe
Hmm.
Biden. 'Cause ours was under Joe Biden's term.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're,
Thank you. We're grateful for it.
you're very welcome. How do you typically find or choose what project you want to produce?
So I'm a writer. I write contents. We do animations. We've done animations, short films, feature films, the genres. We just this past summer we wrote, directed, and produced our first comedy. It's called Broke Down and Bougie. And then faith-based. It's just whatever I think about writing, or Maya has in her spirit.
Hmm.
We'll just write. It's just we just love writing. We haven't done a horror film yet, but and that's as far as our projects. But I have written and produced other people's movies. So it's, I'll coordinate with them and collaborate with them and find out, if they have a story in mind. If they don't have a story in mind, then I will just create it and write whatever I know, and I'll base it off of their personality or the dynamics that they want me to write it on. So and I'll build the story for them that way. Uh,
Hmm.
I'm also the writer, director, producer behind another short film. It's a rom-com called Accidental Encounters. It's a really cute short film. Um, but yes, so if someone hires me to write, direct and produce, I'll have a meeting with them to see if they have an idea. And some people do have ideas and some people don't. They just want to be in the movie or as the lead actor, so actor. But as far as ours, I'm a content creator. I write, just whatever come to my spirit, as we've done movies about a movie about dementia that's called The Christmas Room, where Maya directed it at 19 and starred in it. And I was a producer of that one. So that one is a Christmas movie about dementia. Um, we have a faith-based movie out called My Private Line to God. And that one alone on YouTube it earned over 3.8 million views in 9 months.
Wow.
So, and that's not even including the extra 30 million that's on Prime Video and Tubi. So it's a that was our first faith-based movie and our first feature that we released. So then we do quite a bit of shorts. So
Wow. And I gotta ask, what's the most major production you've done?
that we produce,
Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
Private Line to God.
Hmm.
That one, and that one was my Private Line of God is so special to us because number one, we didn't have any Hollywood backing, any Hollywood funding. And that's huge. And for that movie to have and that's still touching so many people's lives around the world. If you go to YouTube and you can see their reviews and their comments, they're loving it from Italy, just Costa Rica, Africa, Ghana. It's just all over when you read the comments. It's just amazing to me is that movie has touched so many people. And on Tubi, it's been on the front page of Tubi, just like top 20 movies or whatever. And one time we caught it when it was at the algorithm, it was number 4. I was so pleased. Like this movie is really, and then on YouTube, they have their movies listed as most popular. And right
Hmm.
now we're top 19. And when you look at the other 18 movies, they've been out for 4 or 5 years with 3.8 million. We have 3.8 million and it's only been out for 9 months.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah, we're grateful, just God's blessings.
Hmm. Amen. Anything's possible with God.
Yes. Yep. Yep.
And where can people watch it?
My Private Line to God can be watched on Prime Video if you have a subscription. Apple TV, Tubi, Encourage TV, which is YouTube. You can watch it for on YouTube. And it's a whole bunch of other places. Even some of the libraries picked it up. You can buy the DVD on Amazon. Um, it's it's on quite a bit of places. Yeah.
And everyone needs to check that out and support
Yeah.
you. Please do.
Oh, thank you. And please share it. That's the most important thing.
Yes, please
Only an
share
hour
it.
and 22 minutes. Um, we need people to please share it. We want to break all kinds of numbers with this one.
Yes, 100%. Now I gotta ask, what's the most pivoted moment in your career?
Um, let me see. Um, let me see. Um, so many. What's the most pivotal moment in my career? I would say, I would say. I would go back to just getting the news a lot about well, like my private line of God and the Christmas room. With the, I would say it's both of those.
Hmm.
Yeah, we are behind the Christmas room too, and that's about a grandfather with dementia. And I would have to say both of those.
It's amazing. I think it's awesome, in my opinion, that you're making movies and TV shows about real people in the world.
Real
It
people.
doesn't matter what state we're living in, because
Um,
family members have their family members that have dementia
yeah.
that goes through stories like that. And
Mm.
it's important to share stories. It's important to show
Yeah.
um, you know, movies, and that's one thing about as yourself, you know this as an actress, we're storytelling.
Yes. Hmm.
Storytelling is the key about it. That's one thing I love, as us as a producer, a director, an actress, or so on. We are 100% storytelling um, people's stories
Yeah.
in the,
Things touch people and affect people.
amen.
And it's bringing awareness. We love to bring awareness to um, a lot of families to educate them or to kind of be an eye opener, because in the Christmas room, one part in the movie, we have about, I think six, maybe about five or six actors. They're sitting in a group therapy session, and each of them are sharing different scenarios so that we can touch somebody, out there that's going through the same thing, like their parent or grandparent may be misplacing their cell phone, or misplacing keys, or asking you the same questions over and over again. And in our movie, The Christmas Room, we want people to know that don't just brush it off as old age, because they may, in this day and time, they may not be old age.
Hmm.
Don't brush it off as old age. We want people to think about the Christmas room and, think, well, this person here went through that and they ended up having dementia or they ended up having Alzheimer's. But um, but the other thing is, like with the Christmas room, we wrote that as well. And another thing that we wanted to bring awareness to people, we wanted to show people in the movie, you'll see like Maya's she plays the role of Grace, the granddaughter, and she's showing compassion and patience. And
Hmm.
we want people to know when somebody's going through different things, they may ask us the same questions like 20 times in 3 hours, but we got to have patience because one thing's for sure. We are who we are today, but we never know which card we're going to pull out that deck when we age or when we become senior citizens. And we're going to, right now, we can say, I hope that somebody can have the same compassion or passionate about being
Hmm.
passionate. But if you end up with dementia, it won't really matter.
No,
But
and pardon me, it's they stay in the past,
yes, yep.
and it's the truth. And you're absolutely right, because you're telling stories, and I'm bringing this up again because you're telling stories of people's life.
Hmm.
And we know a famous actor right now,
Hmm.
um, who's going through it, and my mind just went blank of his name, but Bruce.
Bruce Willis. Hmm.
Yeah, thank you. My heart goes out to his family, and he was a great actor.
Oh,
I I've
yeah.
seen I've seen all his movie, but again, their family, um, shout out to them, is a true testimony about love, about being there,
Hmm.
family coming together, supporting each other, and you are forgetting about being angry with each other.
Yeah,
You
you have
are,
to have patience.
and
Uh,
it's bringing family together, having patience because you're you're bringing love into family.
yeah, and the and we've gone through it too. My granddad he had Alzheimer's when he was
Mm,
living. And and I have other family and friends who are going through um memory loss, which is unfortunately and under the same umbrella as that, like the early stages. But you do have to have patience because and it's one of those things that at one time before they were functioning just like we are now, and they were functioning, doing everything on their own. But then when they slip into that, when they develop that disease, you have to almost like treat them almost like children, so to speak, because when they're asking the same questions, you got to have patience. You shouldn't just snap. You shouldn't just be,
no,
be ready to abuse them because of,
yeah, and you're absolutely right.
yeah,
You gotta be patient.
have to be patient.
You gotta you gotta give love.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Giving love is the big deal.
Understanding it's their condition, it's
Yes, you have to understand their condition.
their condition, unfortunately, But I think what people don't realize that it could be them or us in the future. In this day and time, the numbers are just increasing. Why? It's so high.
That's the truth, and I think that's why the key word is be kind to one another,
Lying to one another, yes.
because you never know.
Never know. No, and I have a lot of patience. I just don't understand how people can just be I can see it, but I don't understand why they won't just be, there's a time and place for everything. And if you're around, and certainly if you take a job to care for anyone with memory loss, you you have to wear that hat and be strong and be patient. And if you feel like you can't be patient, there's a place for you to go in somewhere else to let your hair down or
Mm,
cry if it bothers you, whatever. But yeah, but no, but we love doing movies that bring awareness and touch people, and educate people.
amen.
We love that. And this summer we did three short films, so we did the comedy Broke Down and Bougie. And that's about three older ladies. They're bougie, elegant women, and they get they're going out to this event, and their GPS took them to the wrong neighborhood, so they're experiencing all kinds of chaos. And the movie premiere is November 29th, but it's already been selected into four film festivals.
Wow, amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you. We just recorded this summer, and then we have our next short faith-based movie called Unclaimed Seat, and that script has never been done before. So it's an original movie. I love doing things and have more so of original twist to it, or
Hmm.
original script. So Unclaimed Seat, and it's about a girl who gets on a bus, and it says, she didn't. Yeah, well, she gets on a bus, and it's a faith-based movie with some other teen girls, and that one is so special. We're hoping that a lot of people can come out to this movie premiere because some of the issues that these girls are thinking about, God is answering them on the bus. So, and these are certain things, everyday things that teens or adults are going through. So we're hoping that people come out for that. And then our third movie that we're going to be showing, we have three short movies that we're premiering on November 29th. The last one is called uh, Frame of Evidence, and that's our first thriller. That story too is very, very unique. and that one is about an autistic girl. She has autism, and she's nonverbal, and she doesn't talk, and she doesn't know sign languages, but she uses colored pencils to speak. Very unusual.
Wow.
And it's a yes, it's and that one is a thriller. So that too is another one that's
Mm-hmm.
where that script has been done before. So we're
Amazing.
excited, and we're
I'm
the
so proud of I am so proud of you guys.
thank you.
I really am.
Mhm.
Bringing all this great positive movie and true stories and impacting
Thank
and
you.
hoping you're changing one person's mind or a family's mind or
Bringing
perspective
awareness to people.
and the where and yes in the movie theater.
Thank you.
I really am. That is what we, as myself, you, or any actor or directors out there, A-list, B-list, you know, SAG or not SAG actors, that's what we love we're doing. We are telling stories. We hope to change the community. We hope to bluntly say this, change the nation.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
show people this is what's happening to
Mhm.
your loved ones. This is what's happening. It may be happening in your community.
Mhm.
Spread awareness. That is 100%. And you're doing that. Um, and other people may be doing it as well as you are, but it's the testimony of showing what is happening as well to family members, because family members will appreciate you guys making films like this to know this can happen to anybody.
Yeah.
Be prepared, be
Yeah.
kind, be nice, and spread awareness.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, that's true. And the other thing too is just like going back to that, and why it's important to be kind and have patience and pray for patience because it may not be on your clock to develop dementia, but you could have something else that you require help and assistance with.
Mm-hmm.
So many people in wheelchairs. There's so many people who need help getting in and out of bed, but you don't know, like I said, you don't know which card you're going to pull out your deck.
Right. 100%.
You have to, because again, just like they say about karma, karma is going to come back around. But guess what? Karma doesn't return to you in the same way always. It doesn't come back to you the same way you dished it out. It can come back in a different way. So it's just like what we're saying, have patience and because we just don't know.
Right. You just
Just
don't know. You don't
no.
know.
You have to check
100%.
it out though. You have to watch it.
I will. I will. I definitely will. I've seen one of your film. I'm gonna watch more. So thank you for reminding me. I will.
Yeah. And please
Um, where can people find you?
I'm on Instagram I'm on Instagram at LoJai Productions and it's LOJAI Productions. And I'm on Facebook under Shooting Future Stars. And you can subscribe to our YouTube page at LoJai Productions. So if you subscribe to our YouTube page, you can see all of our short films, trailers, and animations that we've done.
Amazing. Amazing. Everybody needs to subscribe to you. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Follow us. That's one thing I love about Instagram is we are a community that support each other in the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
All the actors, we come together
Yes.
supporting each other. A-list, SAG or not, we all come together. We support each other. We're a family.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and that's the one thing about us being in this entertainment industry. It's powerful testimony.
Mm-hmm.
We we are telling other people our testimony that we hope that, for example, you hope someone who may be listening to you make a film kind of like what you're doing in their community,
Mm-hmm.
or spread awareness in their community. Make
Mhm.
a film kind of like your story, but put it differently to spread about dementia, Alzheimer's. That it starts, and we do that to spread awareness to anybody who's listening out there. Um,
Reach others,
hmm
about reaching people, you know?
Amen.
Just
That's
like if we're, it's just like if we're complimenting somebody and it's not being received from you, but then you hear it from two or three other different people and you can receive it. So sometimes it's just the way we intake
right. Intake the.
and process things, you know? So
Hmm
it's just yeah, because there are quite a bit of movies out there already that's been done for many years.
Yes, many years
Many years.
back.
There's brings awareness to
And
dementia.
you are part of it too. I'm being honest. You and your daughter's films, it's going to go on for generations, because
Yeah.
spreading awareness, that's
Wow.
where it starts from.
And the
Yeah, and
Christmas
it's
song.
I am speaking the truth. It's generations. You can go on YouTube, and I'm just going to bluntly say it, search Golden Girls, for example.
Mhm.
How many Golden Girls episodes you going to find on there? Find other stuff on there. Old movies you can go on there,
Hmm.
right? And you that's what I'm saying. Generations and generations. Your short clips, your short films is going to go on because people can research it. They can
Mm.
write it down. That's what I'm trying to say to you and everybody out there. It's generations, family generations, and generations and generations, generations. So if somebody asks you how you want to be remembered, basically, I may be speaking for you.
Hmm.
Hey, it's your films. You want to be remembered how you're impacting the community. You want to be remembered how you're impacting other people's community,
Um,
right? Their loved ones. They're going to be thanking you because you showed films like that, to show
mhm.
films, hey, this is it. And you're telling your personal story because you told me you've experienced dementia.
Mhm.
And it's not the story 100% where you're saying it, but you're showing your story that you experienced, and you want to let other people know. Be kind, show
Yeah.
love, be patient.
Um,
Be patient. And it's always, not always, most of the time, I want to take that back. Most of the time, it's usually family members that's been affected already.
mhm.
So I just want to give a shout out to you and your daughter.
Thank
You're
you.
doing
Thank you.
amazing,
Thank you.
and I'm being honest, it's most of the time the families are the ones that are affected. And both of you are going to be remembered for generations and generations and generations to go because you're making films autistic. You're
Mm.
making films about dementia. You're making films this. That is what we need.
Yeah.
That's what we need. We're telling stories. I'm not telling anybody out there, oh, what? We can't make action movies. We can't. No, no, no. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. I'm just saying it's occasionally we need to make films like this
Be
to show.
reminded of what's going on in life and hear it from different visions and different,
Yes,
like
yes.
autism. We don't, to my knowledge, we don't have anybody in our family that has autism, but I know several people who have children whose,
Mm-hmm. And that's my point. You are telling their stories. You're telling their stories.
and we want people, and that's another one that you have to, and you'll see in that movie called Frame of Evidence. Um, and in this movie, I want people to see because some people think that autistic kids are, they struggle.
Mm-mm.
They do not, they're bright.
Mm.
right, and they're smarter than some of these normal people. But I
I
just
don't,
want
I, it's the truth. It's
it
the
is,
truth. They
because
can feel it, they can figure out a math problem faster than you.
and and in this movie, you will see it's called Frame of Evidence. And the little girl, the young lady who's playing, she's an actress. Her name is Phoebe Coleman, and she's 20 years old in real life, but she's playing a 14-year-old in the movie. But she's done a phenomenal job with this movie.
Amazing.
She's nonverbal in this movie. So can you imagine being an actress? And when most actors want to speak, but this role here, not speaking, but she has to, when she wants to, holds up that pencil. But again, and her mom, her name is Gadiel Adams, and she so shows so much compassion in this movie. So this is another thing that we want people to see. So you have, like the dementia, you have this one with the autism, and but yeah, but it's just but no, I love writing. And then
Amen.
I love writing, and then my private line at God. Oh, we love that. And one of the things that my daughter and I do, Maya and I do, with every movie, because my private line of God and the Christmas Room, those are feature films, and we have 9 other scripts on the pipeline to do. We need funding. But anyway, but the other thing that we do, while how we make a difference in all these actors' lives, and they always in our community and areas, they're always saying, we love that about you all. Maya and I, we pick two each, so 4 people on set to always background actors to upgrade them with the speaking role, because we know that it can be challenging and hard for some actors or background actors to land a speaking role. So we make that our business to always upgrade somebody on
Hmm.
that we ever do and give them speaking roles on a spot. We'll just, and they
Amazing. I'm
appreciate
so
that.
proud of you guys.
Thank you.
I really am.
Thank you.
It's a testimony we need to have in the movie, and it's showing love, it's showing impact, and
Mhm.
patience.
Yeah.
That's the big test right there. I am so I can't wait for upcoming film projects, and I definitely cannot wait to have you back to talk about them.
Thank you.
And I'm being serious. We're gonna stay in touch. I would love to have you back, and it's and have you more talk about the films that you're doing for the communities.
Thank you. And you're doing a great job too. We watched your interviews. You're doing a phenomenal job.
Well, thank you so much. I'm doing my best. I am, showing the love in
Mhm.
the entertainment industry. It is not easy breezy,
Yeah.
or I want to say easy breezy. It
Mhm.
is hard. It
Yeah.
is confidence. It is showing the courage, but taking the faith of knowing what you love doing, but also me doing this all by myself, but
Yeah.
also showing any actors, any state, any country that you, especially in the United States, you want to get into the entertainment industry by yourself as a teenager or adult, it's not easy. You're going to face rejection when you audition. You're going to face tri tribunal times. You're going to go in a roller coaster. You're going to go up high, then you're going to drop down. You're going to be in a flat line like this, and suddenly you go up, and you suddenly go down. And I that's why I love doing what I'm doing to let people hear your story, your journey. Any actors, directors, producers, singers, models,
Yeah.
because models, all those stuff, they're showing their testimony, what the struggle is getting into the entertainment industry. because it's not a competition. It just shows you got to do your hard work.
Yes.
You got to
Mm-hmm.
stay up to it. You got to
Mm-hmm.
have this is where the key thing is the connection.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I love social media. How we
Yeah.
found each other, how I found your daughter. It's the connection in social media, how we
Yes. The
follow each
opportunity.
other on Instagram and we follow each other back. We help each other find roles. We find each other find projects.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how we actors stay connected in this, and it's people who some of them have family members don't support them, and it's
Yeah.
sad. And that's why I say Instagram is our
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
It is, and it is tough. I hear you. I hear everybody's stories. It's tough being in this.
I always say, and when I do once a year, I host an educational seminar. But one of the things I always tell people, um, before it's over, just always remember this entertainment industry is not for the weak.
No,
It's not saying it's bad and it's not saying it's good, but when you make that decision to go into it, just understand it's not for the weak. At some point, you're going to have to, like you said.
makes you stronger. You look at a lot of famous A-list actors that
Yes.
do not have a college degree.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that to me is so powerful.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not telling anybody out there don't go to college. I'm just saying if you want to go to college, go for it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying if you get out of high school and this is what you want to do, go for it. I'm
Oh,
just saying don't be disencouraged. Don't be saying, "Oh no, what do I do?" No, no.
yeah.
There's even, I'm gonna say, for example, your daughter, she's going to college, but there's even famous actors, famous directors. You research them and you're like, wait, they went to that college and they have a degree in what? And you're
Mm-hmm.
like, you never hear about it. You're like, they have a degree in what? And you're like,
They're an
did
actor.
this? Right? Or for example, what's his name? A famous actor who was a physician. He's a comedian, if you know who I'm talking about. Can't think of his name. Anyways, so but he's an actor. I think a lot of people
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
tell everybody,
You,
if
a
this
lot of
is what
them
you love,
find your niche, and then
go
everybody
for it.
don't require this path. Everybody
hmm We
require.
all only live one time. We don't want to go down the road in 5 years and it's like, oh no, what did I do? I
Right.
I need to do this, right? So that's the one thing I love hearing from almost everybody on my show that
Um,
this is their passion. This
yeah.
is they love doing this. And if
Yeah.
you love what you're doing,
Up writing, thinking, and to go
go
to
for it.
execute. We're execute. Yeah, we execute things too.
Amen. Amen. Well, thank you for
Oh,
sharing your testimony, your journey,
thank you.
your love, teaching about patience, teaching about dementia, and all the stuff you're going to do, teaching the world. That's where it goes from. You're
Thank you.
showing it. You're showing it. You're showing what it takes to be patient. You're showing what it's like to be autistic. You cannot speak. You're showing that in
And in my private line of God, the little girl prays constantly. You have to watch that movie.
yes,
Teaching people how to keep turning to God no matter what. And to take
amen. Because
have to. And this little girl,
anything is possible with God.
hmm yeah,
Anything is possible with God.
you have to.
Any, amen. I am. I'm a true believer in God. I'm a true believer in Jesus Christ.
Me too.
And but anything is possible with God. Anything
Yes.
possible with God. So, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
I cannot wait to have you back on again soon. We're gonna definitely stay in touch, and maybe it can be just you, but maybe I would love to have you and your daughter on the same time.
Oh, we can do that.
Yes, please do. Definitely keep me in touch.
And
Well,
thank you for everything.
yes, thank you. It's you that's making the journey, telling stories, because those family members are going to thank you. You are making stories about dementia and Alzheimer's, and that's what it's about.
Thank you.
Storytelling, true storytelling. And that's what we are you're showing again. You're showing what it takes to be patient when family members have that. Bringing family together, not being mad at each other. Forget what happened.
Yeah.
Bring family together. Be there.
Yeah.
And you're doing that.
Thank you.
So thank you again. I look forward to speaking with you again soon. We'll stay in touch.
Thank you. And I'm here if you need me.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right. If you know anybody that would love to come on, please let me know.
I do. I will.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, thank you again. We'll stay in touch and I'll talk to you soon.
thank you.
All right. Bye bye.